It was midnight, and I wanted a quick and easy game to play before I went to bed. Lucky for me, some of my friends had actually recommended the demo for a game, so I thought to myself, why not give it a shot? Demos are short anyways. It is now 3:30 a.m. I'm not tired anymore, and I've got a crazy look in my eye that screams, one more run. Guildrun is a roguelike auto-battler, where your main focus is team building, strategic positioning, and rolling it down to 0 gold because you want one specific character to complete your build. What's out right now is still a demo, so there's only 2 stages to go through, and runs are relatively short, taking about 20 minutes before putting you into an endless mode. Most of my experience with auto-battlers comes from TFT. Guildrun takes my favorite aspects from there, replayability and team comp building, while also taking out my least favorite part from TFT, losing LP and ranked. And the basic loop is pretty simple. You start with a handful of characters, build out your team, and send them into battle. Between fights you're rolling for characters, upgrading them, and figuring out what kind of team the game is actually giving you. And that's where I started getting hooked. Sometimes I would find a character and want to build around them. Sometimes I would see an ability in a character's skill tree and think, oh, that'll be a cool pop-off. Other times as I get deep into a run, I realize I royally screwed up and had no idea what I was building. And every single one of these situations gave me another reason to start a run. My first few runs were basically me going back to the same warrior, duelist, or assassin builds because those are the things I got used to. But eventually, I started experimenting with other characters. Characters can progress from C rank all the way up to S rank, and each rank gives you another way to specialize them. For example, there's Dragomir. He's an assassin with a lifesteal ability who can specialize to be a drain tank or a backline mage assassin. So now I don't want to just play another run, I want to try this other build for the same character. There's also increasing difficulty modifiers every time you finish a run. After one sitting, I eventually found myself at triple S, which is honestly where I had to stop myself, because if I beat that, there's another difficulty level waiting. And even beyond that, there's an endless mode where the difficulty ramps up crazy style, and I would absolutely get lost in the thick of it. And all of this keeps leading me back to the same problem. After every run, I think the same thing. I can totally do one more run. Guildrun doesn't even have that much content right now. Did I mention it's still a demo? There are only 2 stages, a run can be over in about 20 minutes, and somehow, that's enough. 20 minutes is just long enough to make me think I can do better next time. I learn something new, I mess something up, I see a cool new build I want to try, and suddenly, one more run doesn't sound like that big of a commitment. I don't know how Guildrun will turn out when it's actually finished. There's a lot more I'm sure the developers will add in the future, but for a demo I downloaded because I thought I'd play it for 20 minutes before bed, I think losing track of a few hours is a pretty good sign. Guildrun has a one more run problem, and to be honest, that's a problem I wouldn't ever want them to fix.